What's up? Welcome to the Jeremy G Show. Now I'm going to warn you in advance, this is not going to be anything like anything I put up on this show before. Especially the last video if you haven't seen that with the neti pot. But this one is also going to be different, but in a unique way. See, usually I try to talk about something I learned on the show and share some ideas, hopefully trying to help you. But this is kind of the opposite. I'm actually hoping you could provide me some ideas. Some of you know I've been dealing with a lot of headaches recently, and it's kind of like a chronic headache thing where sometimes the headaches aren't that bad, but it's just the type of headaches that you just, I don't know, they don't go away. So I've been waking up with a headache, going to sleep with a headache, and then every day in between having headaches. So it hasn't been fun, but I've been able to manage. I'm reading the book The Power of Now, which has been extremely helpful. And I'm trying to just like maintain my happy demeanor and my mental state in this time, because the biggest challenge for me is in the mornings. And it just starts from there. It's hard to get out of bed. I wake up, I'm exhausted, I'm fatigued, I'm lethargic, and I have a headache. And it makes the day intimidating. It's hard. It's hard to get out of bed when, it's kind of similar to depression. And I don't know if I've dealt with depression or sadness, or I don't want to put a label on it because I know some people are sensitive around that, but it reminds me of depression-like symptoms. And while I don't think I'm actually depressed, I do think it's a similar situation. And I just want to share kind of what I've tried and maybe hope that you could pitch in. So, first of all, I've tried drinking coconuts, which helps a lot, but really only short term. I feel great when I'm drinking the coconut, but I can't just like always be drinking coconuts. I've tried to put gel in my hair to make it look cool, but yeah, it doesn't really improve my mood. In all seriousness, reading The Power of Now, I've tried to really just focus on the present moment and not think about all the pain that I've been in, not think about what I'm missing out on, not wish I felt better, not wish that I could be a month in the future and have everything cured and everything solved. And basically I've just been trying to focus on the present moment, and I've been trying to think about little ways that I can kind of distract myself. So if I have a headache and I'm not feeling very well, but then I'm walking down the street and then I look at the street and I just focus on the little tiles, and I start to look, oh wow, look at these tiles, they're so great, and try to like listen for sounds that I usually don't hear, but they're there. For example, right now the air conditioning is going. But you don't really think about it because it doesn't harm you, and it's not a sound that makes you feel like, oh, I gotta go check out what's going on. So I've been really trying to just like slow things down and focus on my breath, obviously, but that's easier said than done. And trying to just basically point out everything in life I can and just look around and point out the little things, hoping that within doing that I can be super present. And if I notice that, oh, there's this cool thing on the wall, then I start noticing the lines and the textures, and as I'm walking somewhere I think about everything cool that I passed along the way, that can consume my thoughts, and I can be so concentrated on that in the present moment that it will overpower this feeling of kind of boredness and lethargy, and I don't know, just feel like I'm not as excited as I usually am. So that's what I'm trying to get to. And obviously this is short term, and I remind myself that it's not permanent, it's nothing crazy, and it actually makes me grateful as well that I'm usually an exciting person, and I'm usually super pumped and into stuff, but it is tough to know that you're going through something that turns you into someone else. And yeah, so I guess this is my first time asking you for advice, but if you have any tips, I'd be happy to hear them, any ideas, and I'll check back, so this can be something that we can learn and grow together, because one, I don't think this is something that I'm the only one dealing with. I think it's something that most people deal with. Maybe you're in pain or in a leg injury or other injuries, but I think as you get injured or have a headache or go through lonely times, I think it's something that we can all learn from. But also, I'm trying to figure out how I can learn from this experience so that next time I'm in this, maybe 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I go through something similar, I can learn from it now when I'm 25, just had my 25th birthday, and then 10 years from now I can basically, become a master of my mind and be able to control this down the line. So, very much looking forward to your responses. For everybody who's helped me with the headaches, also, I just want to say thank you so much. I've had so many great great friends reach out to me, loose ties that I haven't talked to in years, and you guys have messaged me. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I've gotten a lot of free advice from chiropractors and doctors all over the world. So thank you so much. And I look forward to fighting this together. Me and you. All right. Thanks.